Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. How are you, lovely souls? I know it's been eons, right? A long time since we've actually done a Linkronicity video. And like I said, back in 2019, before we approached 2020, was that we were going to be doing more things that were callings upon the collective. And as you may recall, we talked about the year of ascension in 2019 and how we had to rise to the next level and increase our heightened awareness in our communications and how we were relating to ourselves and others to prepare for 2020. And 2020 put us through the ringer, didn't it? Put us through a lot. And it's because of that we are now on this new alternate timeline of where time is actually in its own zone of where we're living now, how we're living, how we're relating to our day-to-day, and more importantly, how we're relating to our conscious communications. In everything that we do, work, personal, everything, the world has changed 180 degrees from how we were functioning in 2019 to present day. So what we're going to do today is we are going to be dealing with our chakras in a different way than we have before, because today is all about applying our link of empathy and compassion to our chakra system for a reboot. And the reason why we're doing this today is because we're in a new year, a new energy, and we're seeing our life changing in a new landscape. And because of that, we need to address what we've put our chakras through. And the only way to realign and reboot is to deal with affirmations in a positive light, in a positive way. Not only will it increase your productivity at work, give you more stamina and endurance to keep going as we continue to work through this new normal of ours, but it will also kind of help you deal with all the reflection time that you've had during quarantine, because a lot of you maybe have had a chance to do a lot of that but may not know what to do with it now, because we're in a time of uncertainty. And when we're in a time of uncertainty, that rocks our chakra system. It puts us out of balance, maybe too far one way or the other way. But I can guarantee you this: your crown chakra, your mind chakra, has probably been more active than any of your other chakras, because you've been thinking. You've been thinking through this. The more news that you're fed, the more information that keeps getting thrown at us on a daily basis. As we're dealing with this world crisis, we're having to emotionally and mentally apply our intelligence to our day-to-day living in a different way. And we're putting more stress on our chakras. So what do we know about stress? Stress breaks down your immune system. What else do we know about stress? Stress actually makes you feel fatigued and lethargic. What else do we know about stress? Stress kills. And so we need to stay as healthy as possible, to be as strong as possible, so we can continue to keep going. And I know it's been tough. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to apply the empathy and compassion with affirmations today in a different way with our chakra system. So here's our chakra system, root to crown. And we're going to start from the very beginning of our root chakra. Our root chakra is the bright red energy center at our base of our spine. And what does the base of our spine do? It grounds us. Literally, our relationship with the earth. If we're human, we are living today, we are present today, we're thankful to be here today. We are rooted and grounded because we're still here. Amid all of the big emotional upheaval, all the things that we've been through, all the ways that we've been tested, we're still here. So our root chakra is really important because that's what grounds us. So today we're going to begin with the affirmation in the bright red energy of: I am safe, I am secure, I am grounded. I am safe, I am secure, I am grounded. And apply the empathy and compassion in a way that you know that chakra has been tested. It's been tested since we've entered this place, right? With all of the unknown, all the uncertainty, all of the fear that bubbled up from the surface, even though you cleared everything out with all of the work that you've been doing on your soul, on your human, on your spiritual level, all of the different systems that you've been dealing with, your own personal journey work was tested and rocked again. And that was for purpose, to reaffirm, realign, and redefine and declare your security, stability, your rootedness, and your ground chakra. So I am rooted, I am grounded, I am safe, I am secure. Apply that red energy to your root chakra base. The next chakra we're going to realign is the bright, vibrant orange light, which is our sacral chakra, which is right where I tell you the best way to remember it is it's at your navel, which is the color of the navel orange. That is your joy center, your pleasure, your creativity. It's also the place that we need to really develop a better relationship with, because that's your gut. Your whole immune system is in your gut, and it's also the place where you find gratitude in the smallest of things. And we need that right now. If we're going to continue to keep going on, carrying on, and plowing forward, as the world's changing, we need to be grateful for what we have, where we are, and why we're here. That gratitude goes a long way in defining the joyful moments of wherever we can get them. And we're all looking for them right now, right? If you're in quarantine and you're looking at your future and you don't know what's going to go on, with this whole situation, when are we going to get 100% on the other side of this pandemic? We don't know. We don't have we have an estimate or a guesstimate, but we don't have an exact date. So because we don't have an exact date, some things are still in limbo in all of our lives. I don't care where you are or how secure you are. That uncertainty sometimes can shake your sacral chakra out of balance. So let's do some affirmations. I am grateful, and I find joy in the gratitude I have for what I have, with where I am, with what I have. I am grateful. I find joy and happiness in my gratitude. I find joy and happiness in my gratitude. And I find pleasure in my creativity throughout my being. I find pleasure and creativity throughout my being. That's how we're going to heal that sacral chakra space. Above that, solar plexus. You know where that is. Bright yellow light right at your solar plexus, exactly where it's identified. That is your power center. That place was tested in 2019 in its transition to 2020, because life changed on a dime, didn't it? You found out how strong you were. If you're still here and you're still working through, surviving to thrive, finding your optimism wherever you can, trying to have faith and conviction and trust and belief, your power center is in your solar plexus, and it is what is showing you your own inner strength and your conviction in that strength for surviving and still being here. So we can have gratitude and empathy and compassion for our solar plexus. So thank you, solar plexus, for giving me the strength to still be here. I have gratitude for the strength that I have, that I didn't know that I had, to still be here, to be alive today, to appreciate the present moment. Thank you, solar plexus. I have compassion for how strong you've been. You've championed me through to be here now. That's how we heal that space. We're going to move things on up to our heart center. Green, vibrant, healing energy. The heart chakra also has pink energy, which is a higher heart consciousness. And our hearts have been tested too, right? If you've lost a loved one, if you have a lot of ill family members, friends, colleagues, if you've lost anybody to COVID, you know that heart has been tested and tested and tested and tested with every passing day as our numbers keep escalating. And it's hard. And the heart's been broken. Through all of the deaths, the illness, the losses, it's been tough for everyone. And even if you haven't lost anyone that you know someone who's lost someone, or is struggling or is suffering, and your heart empathy and compassion has been stretched and stretched and stretched, and you realize just how much your heart holds. And we can find gratitude in that, for understanding what kind of a heart we have, that we care. But we need to heal that heart too. We need to be gentle with that heart and show it some empathy and compassion to know that it's been overworked. Boy, has it been tested. It's been tested, right? So with that, we say, in my heart, I know what I feel. I have compassion and empathy for others. I have compassion and empathy for myself. I can radiate that light, that love, that heart space out to all of humanity. Thank you, heart chakra. We can bless our heart chakra with what we're holding, what we're releasing, what we're giving out, and also opening it up to receive. It's time, too, for that reciprocal energy to happen, to let it flow through our heart space. It's important. Just as the world spins around, that energy's got to spin around in your heart, too. So honor that with the bright green light. And of the higher heart, the pink light that radiates through that, feel that space and communicate those feelings. If you are feeling those little tugs with all the news that you get on a daily basis, check in with yourself, check in with your heart. Your heart's most important. It's one of your most important organs that you have. With that, we're going to move to the throat chakra, the light blue, sky blue energy of our expression. What are you expressing? Now that you are in 2021, how are you changing that dialogue differently? Are you kinder with your energy, what's being expressed? Not just to everyone that's in your circle and in your community and in your world. How about to yourself? What words are you saying to yourself? Make sure that they're healing. Make sure that the dialogue is healthy. Don't put roadblocks in your pathway deliberately by what you're saying. Say with intention. Speak with authenticity, your truth, what you want to express. So honor your throat chakra and say, I voice my feelings, my thoughts. I am careful with my words and what I express, ensuring that every word comes out that is a true reflection of who I really am. That's going to go a long way, people. Especially today, we need to bridge these communications. We can improve upon our communications by really centering in with what our voice is saying, and also not censoring it when we have something really important to express. Right? It's important to be honest, authentic with whatever it is that you're expressing, and being truthful to that. If we've learned anything, life is short, right? So you got to say things that matter to you. If you really have something that you're passionate about, voice that passion. It's important. Things matter. Life matters. What you care about matters. And so using your throat chakra is a great way to express that and affirm that. I use my voice to express things clearly. I use my voice to express things clearly. You can heal that. We're going to move right on up to our indigo. Third eye, mind's eye, intuitive, knowing, all being. Getting with our intuition. What has your intuition taught you today? What have you learned about yourself through 2020 and the pandemic? What did you learn? Did your intuition steer you in the right direction? Did you listen? Did you honor your intuition, your feelings? How about how you related to this intuition space about your own body, your health? Did you honor your body? When your body said rest, did you rest? Did you just keep going? If your body said, look, I need to pull back and reflect, did you honor that intuition that's speaking to you? My mind's eye, all-knowing, guides me exactly where I need to be. My mind's eye, all-knowing, guides me exactly where I need to be. My mind's eye, all-knowing, guides me exactly where I need to be. That's indigo blue light. We can heal that light right there. Let's move on up to the crown chakra, which then relates to the white light higher soul star chakra. So that's purple light, white light space, higher mind. First of all, let's give ourselves a round of applause. A round of applause for this mind. If your mind is still clear and you're making the effort to keep it uncluttered, bravo to you. Our minds have been overworked, overtaxed this whole pandemic. Worrying, thinking about things, trying to plan a future, not having certainty about certain things, getting news that changes every single day, not knowing how to navigate your ship. The mind can get in the way of this one, and actually all of your 7 chakras. It can. But you have to understand the mind has a purpose. Your brain will drive all of your energy centers. But the most important one is that your mind connects with your heart. We've always discussed that. But now more than ever, that we're in this navigating our new normal, we have to listen to that place of reason with full compassion and empathy of emotion. When we take full compassion, empathy, and emotion and we apply it to our logic, what happens? What happens then? We now have an evolved thought process. Now that's on an even higher consciousness level because we've risen in our ascension beyond the level of our previous timeline pre-pandemic. Going through the pandemic taught us about our strength, our endurance, our tenacity, our persistence, our survival instincts, taught us all about what we valued, what we didn't value, what we took care of, what we didn't take care of. It really balanced the scales out on a lot of things. And even if you personally or professionally are in or out of balance in how you're communicating with yourself and with others, getting in balance because the world shifted was for purpose so you can find where you were out of balance. Because sometimes when you're out of balance, you don't know it. You think, oh, I'm healthy, I'm great. But internally, we manifest things in our bodies because we're not paying attention to them because we think that we're okay, we think we're in balance. So when we're dealing with our crown chakra here, our crown chakra really is our current present day consciousness, our subconscious, and our higher consciousness all in one. You know, it's like a 3-layer candy bar up there, where it actually has different layers. And we need to process things. So when we pull back from our mind and our higher mind, and we're just sitting in present quiet, we can heal this crown chakra with our thinking. What I think, what I speak, what I feel, right? All those things can come into harmony in one. And when we honor our thoughts with positivity, we can take the positive thoughts that we have within us and escalate them to the next level in what we're expressing outwardly because we're changing the internal dialogue. And if we've learned anything from our year of ascension of 2019, the pandemic of 2020, and 2021, we're coming out of it. It's like, what have you learned? What did you achieve? What are you realizing about yourself? What do you want to change? These are proactive action initiatives that we're taking in our mind here. And now we have to process that within our being, carry that within our truth, so we can move that forward outward for more authentic relating, transparency, right? Purpose, clarity, and define that so we can really be balanced human beings within. So, affirmation for this is I honor my mind, I honor my thoughts, and I keep them positive. I honor my mind, I honor my thoughts, and I keep them positive. By declaring that and feeling that and honoring that and becoming that, you then can, between your root and your crown, start to align these chakras every day with your energy and how you're balanced in your being. When we're balanced in our being, we take our communications level to the next level in our consciousness of what we're articulating, what we're doing, what we're feeling, what we're thinking, how we're even just being. And being kinder and gentler to ourselves in the process for our mind, body, soul, spirit, health, well-being. And that's going to translate personally, professionally, health-wise, get you back on the healing track. Because I'm telling you right now, people, whether you had COVID, survived COVID, you long haulers, bless you, dealing with the aftermath of COVID, losing loved ones, wherever you are in this equation of the pandemic, okay, or struggling just to stay safe, okay, you've taxed your thoughts, your feelings, your emotion, all of it's been out of whack at some point during this quarantine. And what we're trying to do today is we're trying to be gentle with ourselves in getting back realigned so we can regain our footing again. It's a new year, it's new energy, we have an opportunity to move forward with our knowledge, with our intuition, with our voice, with our true heart feelings, with our strength that we accumulated over the quarantine, with finding gratitude in every moment and our pleasure of our joy, and stay rooted and grounded in the process. So lovely souls, I hope that helps balance your 7 chakras. Thank you for being here with me. I'm Stacey Kumagai, your Linkologist, here to help you link your life. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Linkronicity, blogspot.com. And feel free to go to Linkronicity.com for private coaching sessions. I will do some customized chakra work with you, energy communications work with you, or just even personal and business communications coaching and how you can better work with your words, your thoughts, your feelings, and put them in an organized space to be more authentic and true to yourself. So I want to say thank you. I have gratitude in my heart for you being here today, and I hope that you are taking a step forward, onward, and upward into having your most healthy, peaceful, better life of strength, tenacity, and endurance as we continue to work through this together. Have a beautiful day. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others. Thank you again. Sending blessings, love, and light. Namaste.